All right, let's make sure everything's working. All right, let's make sure. Okay, good. Sorry, guys, took a while to get the stream going for some reason. First time I tried to go broadcast, it wouldn't go. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Malin, and welcome back to the College Football 26 Texas Tech Dynasty. Normally, you don't see me really stream on Sunday nights, but I was off work today, and of course, this is basically the beginning of a 3-day weekend for me. So I decided to stream tonight. I was kind of planning on it, but wanted to wait until the conference championship games were done in the NFL. I was debating whether I wanted to do Madden, but wanted to get back into College Football 26 because I got a little bit of explaining to do as to why there's a big gap. Because in the last episode, we did the 2030 season, it's 2032, and it's the end of the season. Well, guys, I tried. I was going to stream the national championship game. Last year I actually got Texas Tech all the way to the national championship, and I believe, it wasn't the national championship last year. It was the year before that. At the end of the last episode, you guys saw me lose the national championship game to Michigan. I got back into the playoffs the next season with pretty much the same cast, including our quarterback, Bob Cash, who's now no longer with the team. He's in the NFL. I think he was drafted in the first round. And last year, we bowed out in the first round of the college football playoff. This season, I've done more simming than I've done in seasons past, and right now we're sitting at number 18 in the country, and we're sitting here at 8-3. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a look as to how this season has gone for us. We started off good. We started off 6-0, actually 5-0, excuse me. We started off 5-0, so we basically clinched bowl eligibility in the beginning of the season by October. We were 6-1, and then we were 7-1, but then we've lost a few games in a row. We dropped games to Washington State, West Virginia, and those are games that I simulated, of course. So yeah, I did play the game against Southern Miss a couple of days ago off camera, and that was a close game. And this roster is looking fairly different, but it is actually a little bit better overall than what we had before, being ranked 18th in the country, even though our roster overalls are looking a little bit inferior as compared to some of the other teams. We've got Cincinnati coming up, and that is going to do it for the regular season. I'm pretty sure that based on the conference standings this year, we're not going to be in the running for the Big 12 championship, unfortunately. No, it doesn't look like we are, unless maybe BYU loses. But then again, just to get into the playoffs, we would have to be in the top 12. And unless we don't play BYU, we lost to West Virginia, so we don't own the tiebreaker against them, and they'll probably win their last two games. So if both BYU and West Virginia take care of business, even if we take care of business, more than likely we won't be in the Big 12 title. We'll finish in third place. But here's a look at our roster for this season that we've gone through. We got a new quarterback, but he's not really too new. Nick Ahmed, for those of y'all who don't know, he actually had to come in the national championship game against Michigan when he was a sophomore, I believe, at that point. And he had to play the rest of the game, and we couldn't generate anything on offense. But he's blossomed into the second coming of Bob Cash. I mean, this guy is 6'2". He's more of a pocket guy. He doesn't have as much speed as Cash does. As you can see, he only has like 79 speed. He's more of a pocket guy. He has a 91 agility, and his strength isn't very good. His awareness, though, is 79. He's got a good throw power and a good short throw accuracy. He's a 93 overall QB. And these are the backups. We have Mayer, Ojabo, and Conklin. Our starting running back has been Kevin Ward, but he's been banged up a little bit towards the end of the season. So really, Teddy Farrar, who actually we got from the transfer portal, has been getting the bulk of the carries. Robert Brackenridge was a 5-star recruit for this past offseason. He is a freshman who's actually gotten some playing time. So I'm excited for his future. And then we got a fullback, Tui. And then we've got Ty Landers, who was on the team. He's been on the team for a couple of years. He was pretty good for us last year, but he's now our best receiver. We have an 83, Eric Costa. Stephen Witherspoon is our third best guy. And we've got Demario Wedigi, who is a sophomore. We got 4 receivers in the 80s, which is pretty good. Walt Merriman, who used to be a wide receiver. We converted him to tight end last season. He's probably our most consistent receiver, if I'm being honest. He's actually our highest rated skill position player at the receiver position. We've got Amir Kane, who's a 86 left tackle. We got a 78 Matthew Berry as a left guard. Our center is Kasky, who's an 80. We got our starting right guard, George President, nice name, 84 overall. Our right tackle is Dennis Stingley, who we actually got from the transfer portal. He's an 88 overall. Our edge rushers continue to dominate. This year is John McCracken, 87 overall. 77 Julius Gentry is our starting right edge rusher. 89 overall Gideon Stick is our starting defensive tackle. We have seen a decline in the talent at the edge rushers, except for McCracken. But we do have some decent edge rushers coming in. I believe in the recruiting class we have one kid who was at least a 4-star at left or right edge rusher. Our starting Sam linebacker is an 82 overall, Ramon Monk. And we've got Deshaun Berryman, who I think was a portal guy this year, 80 overall. Mike linebacker is probably one of my favorite names on the team, Baraka Hammer. 76 overall. I mean, he's got a great name, but he's not too high of a skill position guy. But he's the best middle linebacker that we've got. J.J. Dewey is ranked about the same. So Mike linebacker is a little bit lesser. Vi Tuamapunu, I don't know if I pronounced his name right, but it's a fake name anyway. 76 overall, and we have Gooch at our other will linebacker, Marsh, Nunes, and those are our linebacking core. Now, Terrence Elston was a 5-star recruit that we've got last season. As a freshman, he got a lot of playing time, and he's already our best corner as a sophomore right now. He's 84 overall right now. We got Stevie Ruffin, who's an 81. We got a 79 Matthew Merrill. This is the best our cornerback room has looked in a few years, but unfortunately after the season, we are going to be losing Ruffin. And who knows if maybe Elston next year might be his last year if he gets as good as he is. I think he's had a couple of pick sixes this year. Free safety is Sean Speed, who actually was also a portal guy. We got a lot of defensive backs from the portal this season. And also, I think Muse was another guy we got from the transfer portal. And 76 overall, Colt Faulkner was definitely another transfer portal guy. He actually came to us as a free safety, but I moved him over to strong safety because with Falk and Lebner in there, we really didn't have a lot of good players over there. And our starting kicker is 85 overall. We got an 81 punter and a backup 79 punter. So that's the roster that we've had for 2032. I know we're so many years into this dynasty. Let me actually go to, let me see if I can go to coach contracts because that says like how successful we've been. Numbers, let's see. I believe it's coach contracts. Here we go. So yeah, last year, we won the Big 12. We finished 13. We were undefeated going into the playoffs, and we lost. And, I really want to try to see if, even if we can't get into the college football playoff this year, I want us to at least win a bowl game. I don't care if we got to go to the Liberty Bowl, Pop-Tarts Bowl. It doesn't matter. I want to be able to get this program back into the winning ways because we've kind of lost some credentials as a real championship contender for this year, which unfortunately is why I think we're losing some of the recruits that we've been able to get in recent years. So anyway, in terms of recruiting, let's actually go ahead and take care of that right now. We got some guys that unfortunately have locked us out. Yeah, same thing Romo did, and DeLuca, he locked us out. All right, so let me see. Let's go put another defensive tackle on the board. There's not a whole lot of guys at all these positions that are necessarily chomping at the bit to come and play for us. Oh, this guy. Oh, well, we already got him on the on here. So, all right. Well, let's just go with Childress, even though he's not putting us on a list or anything. Are there any corners that even have us ranked anywhere on their board? Probably not. Maybe this two. Well, we already got this 2-star guy on the roster. I really don't want to go after a 1-star kid. Let's just see if there's anybody from I don't know. Let's just add these two guys. All right, we can actually still add one more player to fill up the 35. We've already allocated 29 scholarships, but that's going to keep dwindling as more kids say that they're not interested. Maybe another Mike linebacker would be good. Oh, there's a couple of guys. This guy's got us 9th. Maybe we can talk him into taking a look here. Let me see if there's any. Well, we can't really do any more visits because we're about to play our final game of the regular season. So, yeah, let me go back to maybe some of the guys that we just put on our board. So let's go ahead and offer scholarship to this guy. Let's go ahead and scout him. We got 45 points left. Let's go Lamar. Let's go ahead and offer him. All right, that's all of our points for this week. So, yeah. All right, so it's senior day, final game of the regular season, playing against Cincinnati before we get ready for bowl season. Like I said, don't think we'll be in the Big 12 title game this year, but we'll see.
The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate.
And it's a night game, too. I think Cincinnati has, I don't know what their record is. I think they have like 6 wins. Let's see. Yeah, they're 6-5. 4-4 in conference play. They got a 6-2 conference record. All right. I think this game ranked number 18. We can finish the season with 9 wins. I think that'd be good considering the weaknesses that we still have on this team. Mainly, I feel like the weaknesses are not really on offense anymore. I feel like in recent years when we had like Will Hammond, our weakness actually was the offense, but our defense was the strength. But since we've been able to land good quarterbacks with Bob Cash and now Nick Ahmed, who has developed into a 90 overall QB, our offense can really be what carries us. And it really was that way for the last 2 seasons, which is a breath of fresh air. That's normally, when it comes to Texas Tech, you think of a high-powered offense. Even though defense reigns supreme in real life this past year. Didn't help much in the Orange Bowl. There was no offense, but it is what it is. I still don't know what Baron Morgan was on that day. Like, seriously. Been checking out some of the East-West Shrine game videos and stuff. He's obviously going to play in that game. And, I hope he does well. But for Morton to piss down his leg like that was just a terrible way to finish his career. And I hope, like real classy Red Raider fans are that are from West Texas, they'll remember the good times. And I know I will, because he's a great ambassador for the university. He was an Elite 11 quarterback. He's a born West Texas guy. And the reality is that when it comes to college football nowadays, especially at the primary position of quarterbacks, schools are going out and buying them. I mean, my school is and my school is no exception. We went out and we bought Brendan Sorsby. We did, to bring him in here to be the next QB, because we did not want to have a gap with Will Hammond coming off of a torn ACL injury. And sure, in real life, Hammond might be better than he was in the game, but at the same time, coming off an ACL injury when you're that young and in college, to me, there's too much of a risk there. We get a nice completion to Ty Landers right there. Ahmed so far is doing a pretty good job on this drive. Got him. Oh, he held that in while getting plastered. But Costa hauls it in for the touchdown on the board first. That's the way you want to start the game. Originally, I don't know what I talked about at the end of my last stream, like what my plans were, but I was actually supposed to go visit my family that was going to be in Rockport, Texas, visiting at our condo, but they decided not to come down because of the freezing cold weather that we've been experiencing not just down here in the South Texas region, but also just in the entire state of Texas. I mean, everywhere has gotten cold, and tonight, even though we don't have any like precipitation, unlike last night, we're supposed to have a hard freeze tonight, so it's going to be pretty cold. I got the heaters turned on for the first time in a while, and I mean, I turned them on yesterday, and I'm going to drip the faucets when I get done playing and make sure that, everything's going to be okay. Because once you get down to the teams, it's pipe bursting territory, so got to be careful of that.
Back to throw, it's Hamilton.
Like, that's things that, as Texans, we don't think about. We don't think about extremely cold weather. You just think about, mild weather and, yeah. But I shouldn't say all of Texas. I mean, northern Texas, and also, West Texas, where I lived. I lived in Amarillo and worked there for a couple of years. I lived in, Lubbock, because I went to school there. So, yeah, I saw snow. I've even worked in the snow as a photographer, so it's not fun. So I've dealt with it, but I just don't like to deal with any of it again in general. I just don't like cold weather. Hate snow. I also hate that we can't stop this offense right now. But it's short-lived. It's just winter. Hopefully, February, the cold weather, cold temperatures. So yeah, I was originally taking today off to go ahead and travel to visit them for a few days, and then give myself an extra day to get my chores done, grocery shopping. Which actually I took care of half of it today. I went and got some supplies at H-E-B, because I thought that so I was running out of just some regular items like toilet paper. I was actually worried that the shelves were going to be empty because I thought people were going to over prepare for the winter storm, quote unquote. But down here in South Texas, it just gets too hot. We just can't get ice down here. Unless it's a big major weather freeze like the 2021, which or 2022. It was really cold in 2022. We didn't really get any cold, freezing rain or anything like that, or any ice. We didn't see any of that.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Going for it.
Dang it! I thought he was in position for an interception right there.
Nice job understanding.
So yeah, that was my original plan, but with the storm and with the winter weather, my parents decided not to come down because of the unsafe conditions. Yeah, they decided not to come down, but I got the day off anyway, so that's pretty good. Which honestly, guys, I needed it. I feel like whenever I get to like the latter part of the month, like maybe the third, fourth week of any month, especially in my job, I feel like that's when I kind of reach like burnout territory, and I felt it kind of creeping up on me yesterday a couple of times. Just really looking forward to getting an extra day. Sometimes with my job, I feel like 2 days isn't enough with what you have to cover and what you have to do. Anyway. So anyway, tied at 7. We're moving the ball okay. We gotta tighten up on defense. I was talking a lot, so that was maybe a little bit distracting, but we'll see. I feel like I'm more locked in when I'm not commentating and doing streaming, but I like to do it, so. There we go, Farrar. Oh, are you serious? Okay, thank you for picking it up. Oh my goodness, dude. Do not fumble my football. Well, now we got Brackenridge in the backfield. Yeah, that's what happens. You fumble, we put the... I hit triangle!
You're trying to throw screen passes to try to negate the pass rush from the defense. That time, the pass rush even got home on a screen pass.
And
so now they're
EA Sports, stop playing. I pushed the button. You guys all know it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we got some of those yards back. It's 3rd and 11. That sack was kind of a big drive. Oh, please, for the love. Thank you. Oh, make it miss, Wedgie. I don't, Wedgie. It's funny his name's like that. I thought that spin move was going to give him a path to the end zone or something. But still, great catch and run. There we go, Merriman. Tightrope that sideline, get yourself a first down. All right, now we're going. That was a key third down conversion. We really needed that to keep the pressure on these guys. No, that was risky, but he caught it off the back foot. Ahmed didn't have his feet set, but he still completed it. Lost on the outside. All right. Got kind of sandwiched there, but second down, 3 yards out for our. Try to hold on to that football this time, dude. Okay, well, you held on to it, but you lost 1 yard. That's not good either. Let me actually see if I can check what the injury situation is with our starter. Yeah, Ward has a ruptured disc. I didn't know that was that severe. He has a ruptured disc, so he's week to week. Faulkner, our starting strong safety, has a fractured toe, so he's missing multiple weeks. And we also don't have our starting right tackle, which I completely forgot about too. So yeah. So yeah, we may not even have we may not have Ward for the rest of the season. I mean, I don't know whenever our bowl game's going to be, but maybe a few weeks he'll be able to come back. But in the meantime, we get a touchdown pass to Merriman. Our tight end. We got the lead back. It was a pretty good drive by Ahmed to respond there. That score. I gotta tell you, I mean, even though I've gotten better at this game, it's hard. It's hard to win a championship. I've been able to get this team to the playoffs consistently, but I just haven't been able to get them over that hump. And sometimes even in the first round, like in the first round of the playoffs, last year, oh my goodness. Oh, thought we could get that fumble. They're probably going to challenge, but I don't know what matters. I mean, you lost a lot of yards anyway. But yeah, I mean, in the first round we lost to Clemson, but Clemson went on and actually won the whole thing. So at least we lost to a team that won it all, and I think we did that in the first couple of years. I know our first year in the playoffs we lost to Auburn, and they won the championship, or they got to the national championship and lost, but they still got there. So we're losing to teams that are as good as advertised. It's just that unfortunately we can't finish the deal like I was able to finish it when I was in college ball play in EA Sports College Ball 25. Still want to hope to finish it. I mean, there's so many seasons into this dynasty, and I don't really plan on starting up anymore. I just really like to stick to my team because this is my school and I want to lead them to their first ever national championship someday. So the last game, so I'm doing this one. It has taken me longer though because I'm pretty sure in 25 we were able to win the national championship by I think at least maybe the 2031 season, and we're one more year deep into this dynasty to try to do that. I mean, we've got a decent recruiting class. I think we have a couple of 5-star guys. One of them I think is a running back. So if Ward is going to be injury-prone like Alexander Locke was when he was here, then, get up and... that should have been an easy hit for me to come back and intercept the ball, but still, we forced the punt. Then maybe, Ward could be that guy, because when we got Melvin Brutus, he was dominant as our running back. And Locke basically became a forgotten man. He basically became just the third down back. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having two good running backs, but he just became a forgotten man because he kept getting injured. Probably should have looked to throw that deeper, especially considering how much time's on the clock. We've got 3 timeouts left, all of them. And we've got all of our timeouts left. That was a terrible throw. I should have known better.
Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback.
Defense got to buckle down.
That big play.
Hand off from the gun.
Get it. Skip was over the
They're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bearcats can really
all right, if we can just hold them to a field goal here, I'll take it. I think, though, they get the ball to start the second half.
You got a
pretty
timeout
sure.
here late in the first half, and they'll trying to get more points on the board before the break. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
Get around, get the set, get the fumble, get the... Well, oh my goodness, we still can't get a fumble. Alright, well, at least we held them just an attempt. This is actually pretty far. They might not make this. Why? That's weird. It went in slow motion. It's not the end of the game. Alright, I guess they just wanted to be dramatic there with the cinematic stuff. Alright. Well, we kind of blew an opportunity at the end of the first half to get some more points by throwing the interception and gifting them 3. It's annoying that we've caused 2 fumbles and we haven't been able to recover either of them.
Has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is
I think they get the ball to start the second half, so
and with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Jones.
they have a chance to. Yeah, they do. So they have a chance to double dip here.
Ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is
I switched off the guy too late.
take the field here and see if they can get something
Yeah, they're going with the spread
no
huddle.
everything and reinvent the wheel. They had some
Change up the
successes
game plan a
in
little
the
bit.
first half. So
So
let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that.
Oh, what?
To go
They keep running those outside plays, but we keep stopping them.
So I know exactly
It's
what I
3rd
need
and
to
10.
do to attack this defense. And I get
All right, one more stop, D. Let's get off the field here.
Looking to throw, it's Hamilton.
Okay, there we go. Great stop. Way to keep it in front of you. All right, well, that's a good start to the second half of the defense. Forced a punt on their first drive.
Bearcats will punt this one away. This will be the
Hopefully we can
second
get.
time they've had to kick it away.
We want to get a touchdown here so we can get some separation and
Fields the
put
punt
these
and
guys
looking
away
for Bailey.
early.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop.
Be
And
smart
they'll
with
mark
it,
at
unlike the
39.
last drive.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback.
Oh, there we go, Farrar.
Look out, he's got room.
Great, good run. Finally, we got some running.
There to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option. The give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7. 2 wide out to either side. Quick completion on the route.
Nice job, Witherspoon. Way to keep your feet in bounds. That was good. It's good, man. I thought for sure he was going to be out of bounds early, but kept his feet in, tightrope, got more yardage. Oh, great blocking, O-line. There we go. Another first down run. Already got over 50 yards rushing for Farrar. We've got Brackenridge in the backfield now.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire.
Got him. Another touchdown. Let's go. That's Buddy again. Perfect.
That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has
Net 3 touchdown passes in this game. He's just as good as Cash was, and he's still got the rest of this season and then next year. I think by next year he's going to be like in the 95 club, pretty much where Cash was when he was done. He was at his peak. And also in his last year, he didn't win the Heisman, but Cash did win, I think, the Davey O'Brien Award. We had some other award winners. I think one of them was one of our linebackers. Maybe it was our DB. And I think Brutus was up for the Running Back of the Year award, which is the Doug Walker Award, but they don't have some of the awards in this game. But yeah, he was up for that award. He didn't win it, but he got close. Yeah, last year our team was stacked. I should have probably streamed some of that season, or at least streamed the playoffs, but like I said, we were 1 and done after going undefeated in the regular season at 13-0. So we just couldn't hold up against Clemson in the playoffs. I'm just hoping for a better end to this season. Even if we don't get a chance to compete for a Big 12 title, hopefully we're going to be in a decent bowl game. We can finish with 10 wins and walk away with a trophy at the end. I mean, then again, we won 2 bowl games in the playoffs to get to the national championship 2 years ago, but still, there's something about the real finale of your season, wanting to finish it with walking away with some type of hardware. It's a shame that bowl games now are getting diminished because of the playoff structure and just the fact that it's 12 teams now, which opens the window for more teams to play. So therefore, there's a sense of that, well, if we were just on the outside looking in, why would we want to go play a bowl game? Because our players don't want to compete or something. You should. Because for some players who are seniors, may not be guaranteed NFL draft prospects, but they have a chance to end their season with some hardware, I'd go do it. Get a pick in the end zone. I probably should have downed it, but I had some room there. Get an interception with Ruffin right there, our second best corner on the team.
Chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
They're testing the right side here.
No bad outside run by Farrar.
He'll step out at the 26 as his offense tries to grind out some yardage.
But yeah, bowl games are just getting diminished. And, it's kind of sad because some of them are fun. There's a lot of fun stuff around them, like with the Pop-Tarts Bowl. It's fun. It's the People's National Championship, basically. Also, even the Cheez-It Bowl has fun stuff now. I know that used to be the. It's always been the Citrus Bowl that's playing at that stadium in Orlando. It's just gotten different sponsors and changed stuff up every now. But they got that mascot that's the Cheez-It guy. That's fun. It's fun stuff. It's fun. It's fun for the kids and it's fun for the fans too. So that's the top 25. Yeah, we're well on the outside looking in. Yeah, BYU and West Virginia are both ranked in the top like 15. So BYU would have to lose probably bad, and we would have to win dominant fashion probably to leapfrog. But I don't think that's going to happen. And we didn't get a chance to play BYU this season, so we can't own tiebreakers. Of course, we played West Virginia, but we lost that game.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the games I've seen, I know that.
Really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Probably shouldn't have come in short like that.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding.
First down, let's go. Just got it. Nice job.
Getting the guy on the ground.
Probably should have thrown it to that guy that was on the left, but
Understanding the situation.
I just wanted to pick up the first down, and that was it. So just, run the out route. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. I was playing with fire there. I was absolutely playing with fire by trying to run it. And
having the big lead to
thought I had a lane there.
Fourth quarter, but now you gave the ball back. You put yourself in a position where you're going to have to earn it a little bit more now.
Throws to the wideout. At the 35, he's
the first play, they get like inside the 25.
Oh.
It's my own fault, though. I shouldn't have been trying to run around with Ahmed back there.
But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
We've done a pretty good job of containing it.
He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Looking for a man. It's Hamilton. Got a little space. And a good
stopped him. 8 yards to go for the first. We can go up here and stop him. Force a field goal. I'll take that any day. Oh my goodness, we almost had a sack there. Get him down. Oh my goodness, he's inches short. No, okay, they're not going for it. They're kicking a field goal. little bit surprised. I would probably roll the dice here. All right. Got it. All right. So they narrow the gap to 8.
Hey fellas, here's a quick
Let's take better care of the ball in the next possession.
Clash today. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen. And
just got to finish this off.
Some legendary players.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock.
They're up by 21 over Auburn. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Defense uses a timeout.
What is it, like 3rd and 5? Yeah.
Ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun,
Costa, come on. Dang it. I was really hoping he could make that guy miss.
2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't.
Got it. First down.
Quick timeout called by the
Risky?
defense,
Yes. Absolutely 100%. But I just said, you know what? I got to keep this drive alive. I got to burn as much time on this clock as I possibly can.
Wants to throw on first down.
Yeah, Costa.
It's Costa. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'm going to let the clock tick down all the way to the 2-minute timeout. And we'll go back to running a play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock.
Just didn't want to leave any doubt.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down.
Kind of a tough game, but
The give to the back.
we're here. Just close this one out.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
They don't have any more timeouts, so we get this, it's over.
Looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the
Oh, great catch. Good job, Landers. Perfect.
He's got enough for the first down. And
Now we can just kneel it down. This game is going to be over. Well, it wasn't pretty. We didn't score, I think, at all in the whole second half. Maybe we got 1 touchdown. I can't remember. But we let Cincinnati back into this game with some turnovers. We turned the ball over 3 times. We had 2 fumbles and an interception. So,
the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Yeah. But we finished the season 9-3. And we're going to be heading to at least a respectable bowl game. Player of the game, Nick Ahmed, 219 yards, 3 touchdowns, 91% completion percentage. That kind of stat line will win you some games. Unfortunately, then again, it was my own fault for trying to run with him, get too fancy with it, and we ended up turning the ball over a couple of times. But we finished with 9 wins. Now we'll see what our fate is. Like I said, don't anticipate us being in the Big 12 title game. But we got some commits. Right tackle to commit, Azuma. A 3-star quarterback, Devin Page. He has committed. Looks like a few guys did lock us out, though. No, they committed to other places. And we moved up in the polls to number 14. And we are in the Big 12 championship against West Virginia. Wow. Okay, so BYU lost. Very interesting. Okay. So ETN locked us out, so I'm going to take him off the board. He committed to Missouri. He committed to USC. Nobody else has locked us out, so we can add more players. All right, well, let me see what I want to do based on their situations here. Let me just go maybe buy, any based on, we don't have. This guy has a 6. He's an athlete. I don't know, what position he actually is, but this quarterback, maybe. Got another QB. him. Yeah, Titus. He's already committed. This guy is a 5-star running back from Austin, Texas. We're going to have a crowded backfield next season, especially considering the fact that we got Brackenridge, who was a 5-star kid, who's already getting playing time. Yeah, Haas, a 3-star. Yeah, I think Titus is the only 5-star commit that we have so far this season. It's not ideal, but still. I actually realize we don't have a center committed yet. Monod looks like he'll probably commit, but yeah. Childress maybe, but I don't know. Oh, this guy's 100% scouted. We got 5 points left. Yeah. Blades. Go ahead and offer him a scholarship and see if maybe that'll get him to think about us. All right, well, we're on a bye week. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to simulate the Big 12 championship game. If we win it, great. If we don't, that's also fine too. Because I feel like this is kind of a year where we're kind of doing some rebuilding. But we got some commits. We also got Kiki Winupboom, that other running back. He's a 3-star. He has committed. We got Morris, a 3-star quarterback. Let's see. It looks like, though, we lost out on Nick, who's an edge rusher, who's committed to Wisconsin. So we lost out on him. But it is what it is. Yeah, he committed to Wisconsin, so let's take him off the board. Nobody else has locked us out, so that's good. Yeah, I just realized we don't have a center on the board. Let me go ahead and put one on the board. Maybe looking at that. None of them have us though. The only concern is that none of them have us considered in their top 10 or anything. So yeah. But maybe we can talk this kid, Edmonds, even though he's from Colorado. Colorado kids maybe not want to come to Texas, come to anywhere in Texas, but you never know. Can't blame me for trying. Let's see, maybe about these outside linebackers now. We need to land some guys from here. Let's see, are we even close to? Yeah, none of these guys actually even have us number 1. This guy has number 2, Hillman, but UCLA is gaining some ground on us. We're in 3rd for Bowanko. I'm blazing through my scholarships here, but trying to see what all we can do. We got 10. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and offer this Peppers corner. Let me just see if that'll help. No, let's go ahead and offer Mayo as well. We're not going to be getting all these guys anyway, so, we're going to have some scholarships left over for the transfer portal. All right. I'm going to trust this. I'm going to see if the Sim can get its job done. See if we win the Big 12 title. All right, we've got a left guard to commit. We got a wide receiver, Darius Hart, to commit. We got locked out, though, by David and Jackson. I think we lost some guy that committed elsewhere. And we did win the Big 12 championship. Okay. So we pulled off the upset against West Virginia. How about that? We got Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week honors for one of our guys. Nick Elston and Nick Ahmed won Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. And we are ranked number 11, so we are going to the playoffs. Unbelievable. What a turn of events. Did not expect this to happen. So here we are. As far as recruiting, things are kind of starting to wear down. So the Heisman Trophy winner is James Van Ginkel, quarterback, wide receiver from Bowling Green. 23 touchdowns, 1,700 receiving yards. Shout out to him. And we're going back to the playoffs, and we got to play number 6, Penn State. Oh, boy, we got to go all the way up there to try to just win one playoff game. Well, we fought all the way here. We'll see if we can get it done this time. Some guys kind of locked us out, so these are the guys we already have for early. So this is early National Signing Day, the way things are looking now. So I'll go ahead and take the guys off the board. We'll add guys to the board when it comes time for the portal season to kick in. So here we go. First round of the playoffs. Taking on Penn State. Got to go to Happy Valley. It's probably going to be cold up there. But I got to see if I can try to get a win in the first round of the playoffs. Like last season, where I mean, I kept it close with Clemson, but just couldn't get it done. I mean, we're going up to a bigger level of competition now with the best of the best, especially being ranked number 11, having to play teams that are in the top 10. We got to go on the road. But we've been road dogs before. We started out against Alabama. We beat them in a close game a few years back during our national championship run. So we gotta do the same thing again. 10-2 going against 11-1. 10-3 going against 11-1 Penn State, though. That's not going to be easy. Yeah, they have way more than us. We pass more than them, but they're a better running team. Right. And I'm assuming that we don't have, all of our starting running backs. So
we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these
college
campuses.
But we'll see.
Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate?
Well, with a bad pass to start out like that, maybe we got a chance.
Dealing with a hostile environment, it's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
They'll hand it off.
Oh my goodness.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. What a great
And he ran around just about everybody.
When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run.
He just ran sneak to pick up the first. I don't blame him, though. That's just smart football.
Nice play.
The Nittany Lions will have 1st and 10 here.
All right, there we go.
To the right.
Faulkner's back in the game, so he's recovered from his injury, so that's good.
Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays
a little
like
bit
this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for 1st down. And the Nittany Lions keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it.
All right, good cover.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Complete, too. 2nd and 10.
Completion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. We'll hand it off.
Stop there. There we go. I made him have to change direction and made the play. All right, 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Come on.
It's 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for 1st down.
Sack. Good job, defense. Way to go, McCrack. I don't know who that was. No, it was Cantrell. Way to make that sack. Good job, D.
Bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack.
I mean, Nick Ahmed did have to play in the national championship a few years ago, but now he's the main man, so I got to see how he's going to react. And that was actually a pretty decent return by Farrar there.
The Red Raiders offense gets their first crack now. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most
consistency. We're on the road, so we got the squiggly lines.
They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays.
All right, good job, Foss. Way to make that catch.
Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program. Hopefully they play well today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired
up. Go, Farrar, go. What a nice run.
And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Oh, he broke a tackle. Nice job for our two great back-to-back runs.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are
Merriman, there we go. Another first down picked up.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Red Raiders looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play.
Ward, our starting running back, is healthy for this game. And he is right there. Number 26.
Find some room. It's Ward.
I thought he had a chance maybe to blast and get into the end zone.
At the 1.
It's okay, though. We're on the doorstep.
Knocking on the door here with a
Oh,
first
come on.
and goal.
End of the first quarter. All right, well, might be 0-0 on the board, but we got a chance to finish this drive with 7.
Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game.
Halfback power.
So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. We'll try to muscle
Easy
the end zone on the
for
ground.
Farrar. Touchdown on the board, on the road.
As they
Let's
claim
go.
the lead in this playoff game. Extra point try coming now.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution
That's the way to start.
combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
I'll take the crowd out of it just a little
no
bit.
return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany
So we got
Lions
to play
offense
well on
retakes the
defense.
field. Last
Pretty
drive
well on the
saw
first drive.
to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
Whoa, he
Able to bring him down.
suplexed and jumped. That animation was a little bit crazy. I'm not a big fan of the animation where they like body slam the guys when they make tackles. That just seems pretty cheesy. I wish they would get rid of that. Also, like the receivers flailing their arms like a dramatic thing. And it's like, oh, when they get hit and they drop the ball over the middle by the defender. In College Ball 27, like some of those animations, EA Sports needs to get rid of. Some of them are in Madden too, so I know it's copy and paste.
He reaches the 38. First down from there.
Meanwhile, Penn State has had 2 big plays on
Come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
on the opposite side of the 50.
The quarterback keeps the football.
And the guy hesitated there on the option.
Taken down, but he does have first
Got a chance to get it down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Seth Garrison, that's his name. I thought it was Seth Gordon for a
Slow
second.
down on first down.
No, I'm thinking of like Jeff Gordon, the old NASCAR driver, I think.
This is an example of a quarterback.
It's a very generic name for sure. But then again, when you get this many years in the future, some of these names are going to be fun, some of them are going to be like generic, and some of them are just going to be like, really? That's the name that you've auto-defaulted to in this game? Meanwhile, Penn State gets a false start. I don't know what they're doing there. Oh, not false start, delay a game. I will definitely accept the penalty, making it 2nd and 6.
Second down after that previous play.
2nd and 6.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Good
Short
tackle.
pass finds the tight end. And he will be stuffed for
All right.
no gain.
5 yards to go.
Now it's third and short.
Get him off the field here, goal in the field.
Expect this is third down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Out of the gun now on third down.
Now he's in.
Touchdown.
Ruffin got beat pretty well on that route. Well, Penn State and the crowd are back into it now.
We've seen him go behind coverage.
But I should've known that.
Downfield, we can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10.
Okay, that was a decent.
25-yard line. That's where they'll start the
We
drive.
had a pretty good first drive.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field
Oh,
now.
we got to flip it up.
They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again?
Oh, no.
Defense makes
Now
some
we're-
adjustments to get a stop.
First play, and we get behind the sticks.
Losing 3 yards there. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Joining on a
That
try
was
here.
a bad idea, just all around.
Very good turnover. Got lucky that time. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Let's fly to the wideout.
It was a good catch, but 5 yards short.
It's 4th down. The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair.
All right.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side.
Yeah, I feel like in some ways our corners can't hang with their receivers. 2-minute warning, 2-minute timeout.
Before halftime. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Looking to throw here. Here's a throw.
All right, there we go. Good tackle. Lost 5 yards. Holy cow. Not a good play for them.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Pressure, get him. Good sack. Good job, D.
They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right, this one
Called timeout. I think he got bumped out of bounds, but I thought they were going to run the clock. So I'm going to go ahead and take a timeout, give us some time to respond with maybe a scoring drive of our own. Even if we get a field goal, I'll take it. I'm not going to pass up that opportunity if I get it.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. It's a quick grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks at him.
Good catch, Costa.
Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Looking for a receiver. Pressure is coming.
Ran right into a sack.
The offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Pass rush closing in. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He lets it go.
I knew that was coming. Like, I just can't complete long passes in this game. It doesn't matter who the quarterback is. Like, I don't trust myself throwing long passes.
So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime.
They have an answer for what we're going at.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
They take it back. They take the lead 1 play.
Taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring.
I just don't feel like we're good enough to do with these teams. It's not yet. We're lucky to be here because we, somehow found a way to beat West Virginia after we lost them the first time.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half?
It's going to be another pick.
Intercepted. Not much on the return, but set the offense at the 35.
Well, we get the ball to start the second.
Begins this drive with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout. Talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. comes up with the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Quarterback takes off now.
What that was about.
Well, it looked like the quarterback
Okay,
had
well,
everything that he needed there.
I'm going to field goal attempt here, and then we turn it over again. We turn it over on the last 2 possessions.
Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
All right, and they're going to go into half up by 10. We got a little bit of a hill to climb in the second half.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And there's the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And that will do it for the first half here.
Well, that was a pretty bad first half. We had a good opening drive to get the initial lead, but we haven't done anything since. We've thrown 2 interceptions with a med. But then again, you know, we're number 11, they're number 6 for a reason, so that's why. Not only did we turn it over twice, but they scored on both of those turnovers. So we've given them points, essentially, every time we throw a pick, so it's bad. But at least we get the ball to start the second half, and we have to put together a touchdown drive right here. I feel like if we don't, this game's going to be over in about a quarter.
Inside the 10. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's
better blocking by the O-line. Y'all got to block.
Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. The running game's really been held in check so far.
Okay, that was better.
Get it going, or if they choose.
Sorry I have to take the underneath stuff, but I feel like I have to because they got guys back there that can cover any deep routes that we're throwing.
After that first down completion. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Ward.
Dang it, are you...
It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
Short completion there. Second down coming up.
I tried to extend and, like, he got in that animation and just... I try to do that after just about every play. You know, it's like flick the stick up to try to make them fight for extra yards, and I feel like that's what's led to all the fumbles that I've had in these last 2 games.
Looking for more. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here.
Now we don't have an answer for this offense.
Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
We can get a turnover of our own.
To the line on second down.
Great.
This is important. You want to avoid a 3rd and long.
That's the way we're playing right now.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. There's a
loss of 1 yard.
After the completion, that's a good play by the defense. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long.
3rd and 8. Come on.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Nittany Lions will line up here on 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And they're trying to punch it in here.
All right.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Buckling up here,
defense
but
looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. Quarterback drops back. Can't find anybody.
That was a mess. They're going for this on 4th and goal. Oh,
look to convert here on 4th.
You.
And the back now goes in
Oh,
motion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here.
Oh, incomplete. Wow, defense. Heck of a stand. Heck of a stand. Wow. Okay, all right.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And they'll stop him after a short game.
Not completely out of this yet.
Second down play here. He's looking to throw.
Got him. Okay, didn't quite get the first, but he's 1 yard short. He's almost there.
Not much of a gain there. Urgency now for the offense.
Just pick this up, please.
Empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll give it to the back.
Would you please block?
No gain. Fourth down coming up. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary.
Like, dude. Ward, you fumbled my football earlier. You're supposed to hit him harder than that.
Move on. 1 quarter to go.
No. It's 4th and 1 we're going for. Come on. I'm going to go down swinging even if this is a blowout. I don't care. And Warren get the... So you don't block on the previous play, and then when we give you the football when you're finally back in the game, you don't even get past the line. Okay, all right. Oh, man. Any score here, I think, puts it out of reach, even a field goal. Our defense is not doing that bad of a job of keeping us in this game. I will admit that. But where have I heard that before? Offense letting tech. They lost 2 yards on that. We've gotten some negative plays on these guys. I mean, we're not... Well, I mean, our secondary is struggling at times. Just like that.
First down and goal. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. There's the handoff. He takes it in for
we get destroyed on the edge. Well, I didn't expect us to be in the playoffs this year anyway, so we got a pleasant surprise. Nice teeth kicking in Happy Valley.
They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Okay, well, there's still a whole quarter left. I just want to get at least one.
Kick was just bounced into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end. And
there we go. Finally, we get a completion. It actually was more than that. All right, you know what? We're going to go no huddle.
After a big game.
Oh, no huddle.
The Red Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry up. First down. We're going to throw the football.
Of course. I just can't complete passes in this game. I'm not subjecting myself to this anymore. I'm sorry. Yeah, you just saw me rage quit. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I heard like a loud noise outside. Okay, I think we're okay. Sorry, that kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I'm just going to go ahead and simulate. I'm sure we'll lose anyway. Yeah, we lost, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Lost by 11. At least we scored more points than we did in the game that I played. So that'll do it. So we get back to the playoffs, but we get our teeth kicked in by Penn State. I'm going to go ahead and do the off-season, though. Just see what happens. Also, I'll see how far Penn State got in the playoffs. Maybe they'll be the team that wins it this year, just like Clemson did last year. We'll see. Like the teams that we lose to in the first round, they go on and win the whole thing. All right, let's see who. And look at that. Penn State wins the national championship, all B, 35-31. So they were the best team. Okay, well, hey, at least we lost to the best team. So the team that won it all. So can't get too mad about that. And we finished the season ranked number 16. That's not bad. So now we got to get down to players leaving. Hopefully nobody important. So Mayer, who's our backup quarterback, he wants to transfer due to playing time. I mean, he's a 66 overall. All of our quarterbacks want to transfer. Okay. Well, let's see if we can keep Mayer. Failed. Okay. I'm going to try to persuade all these guys. Okay, we got Ojabo to come back. About Conklin. Conklin's going to come back. Okay, so we're just losing out on Greg Mayer, which is fine. Let me see players that are leaving. Let's see. Other players transfer. Graduation. Looks like we don't have anybody that's looking to get drafted. Our top guy leaving is John McCracken, who's our edge rusher, 85 overall. So he's leaving. We're losing Ruffin, Monk, fullback, Merriman, who was our best receiver, really, even though he was a tight end. Berryman's also leaving. We're losing Agood, who was, I think, our third or fourth best corner. Rashid, he's gone. He was our backup right tackle, actually, if I recall. And then we're losing Rush and we're losing Stingley. Yeah, we're losing both of our top two right tackles, so we got some work to do there. But maybe in the transfer portal we can find some guys. We'll see. So now we got to get to the off season and, pick up the pieces and see what we can do with this team going into 2033. Let's check out the draft results, see if any of our guys got drafted. Nope, no players drafted this year. So took a year off from having any players selected in the NFL. All right, let's see about the transfer portal. Like, what do we really need, like, as far as any prospects? We need tackles and we need corners. So let's go to the portal and look for that. All right, and look, these guys, we're going to put some corners on here. We need tackles as well. Yeah, we need some offensive tackles. This guy's got his fourth. This guy's got his fifth. Yeah, let's go ahead and add all these guys. I think all the other key positions were okay. Simon, we're number one on him. So we've already landed Titus and we already got Okwunogbom. So we'll probably land Simon as well. So our running back situation is going to look pretty good. We didn't really get a lot of receivers. Ha and Hart are both 3 stars. Offensive tackles. Yeah, need to take a serious look at these guys. All right, Latino. Boatwright. All right. Edmonds, who we were kind of working on last time. We're number one on his list. So that's good. We're in a battle with Vanderbilt. Oh, are we? Looks like, Vanderbilt. Tobias, still number one. Still number one for these guys. Okay. We'll take a look also at who's ready for a visit. That's the wrong thing. Yeah, sometimes I hit the wrong button, go to the other thing. Yeah, Childress. Yeah. Jefferson. I'm gonna spend some time on this guy. And Lamar too. I know they're just 2 stars, but we need to get some defensive backs. I don't know about. I'll invest a little bit in Hillman here. Ebb. Yeah, corners, we got these new guys that we added. One's a 2-star, one's a 3-star. Really haven't done a whole lot of work on safeties. Gomez and this guy, we're going to probably land without any problems. I kind of got to see who's ready for a visit. We got to get them on campus. All right, who's ready for a visit who we can actually afford to take a visit here? Let me go down to ready for a visit. Okay. Coach Prestige. Gomez, the kicker, but still go to championship contender for this one. We have enough to schedule a visit with Abel. Conference Prestige. That's all we can do for this week. We still have 2 scholarships available, but we'll see what happens going into next week. All right, no commits, but hopefully, looks like with those corners that we added, we're number 1 on their list now, so that's good. Shown some interest, now they're interested in us. That's good. I'm not going to invest too much in those quarterbacks because we already got 2 committed, so I think I'm good there. Got to worry about these guys that are ready for a visit, and we got to lock them in. Conference Prestige with Hillman. Schedule a visit. Let's go with playing style with him. Jefferson. Championship contender. Lamar. Coach stability, because I'm not going anywhere. Go Coach Prestige with this guy too. Blades. Middle linebacker. Just like pro potential. Simon. Coach Prestige with him, and then Jones. Conference Prestige. Ricks. Prestige. Boatwright. We have play facilities. Okay. So that's good. Okay, let me see. Transfers. Yeah, these are JUCO guys anyway, but still. More for that corner. We're number 1 for this corner as well. Boatwright, we're number 1 as well. Okay, so at least one of the right tackles were in a good spot with him. Patino, we're number 1. Same thing with Ricks. Okay, so those tackles are looking good. We're still in a battle with Vanderbilt for Tobias. But I like our chances. All right, corners. Cedar. We got 5 points left. Board's full. Going off for scholarship for Burks. All right, let's go into next week. See where we are. All right, we got the defensive tackle, Dwayne Mundo. But nobody else. But we're still in play for all of these guys. So that's good to see. Not losing out on anybody just yet. Especially guys coming from the portal. Tobias, we're still number 1 even though we're in that battle. I think Shoemaker we're going to lose out on. Unfortunately. All right, well, that's it for scholarships. So, although I got a feeling that one of these guys is gonna back out and won't be able to get him. Yeah, I should probably check and see who else is ready for a visit. Okay, a few guys. This guy is. Brand exposure. Edmonds. We don't have enough. What about Patino, though? Well, we still don't have any slots. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, let's go back to... Let's tackle... We got 15 points left. I don't really know where to allocate those 5 points best, so we're just going to leave 5 points on the board and go with what we have. And we got some commits. We got Tobias, defensive tackle. We got one of the portal guys, Ricky Ricks, to commit. That's a funny name. Bo Wright also committed, even though they're 2-star guys. We lost out on the kicker to Baylor. Dang. I mean, I know he's just a kicker, but still. I mean, we're going to have to get somebody because we're going to lose out on some special teamers in the next couple of years. So I guess that kind of does free up an opportunity to get another kicker on the board. So yeah, we don't have any we don't have any free safeties. Yeah, let's go. Let's get another kicker on the board. Let me go to the transfer portal, maybe see if there's somebody. There's a few kickers interested. This guy has a 6. Pedrino. Let's go ahead and get him on the board. Because of that, we have another scholarship freed up that we can use. Okay. I think we can probably go back to some of the defensive guys that I haven't allocated all the points to yet. Oh yeah, I should also see who's ready for a visit at this point. Okay. Yeah, we're well behind Oklahoma for Shoemaker, so kind of worried we won't land him. Let's see who's ready for a visit. Okay, there's a few guys. We don't have enough room, do we? Edmonds? No. Yeah, we can't even do any visits with anybody. Let's see what else we have. Yeah. So, I think we're on the verge of landing. thing with Edmonds. Childress looking promising. Hillman, I don't think we're going to land. We're definitely going to get Jefferson and Lamar, although those guys are only 2 stars. Blades, probably not. But Heb, I think we're going to probably land him. Yeah, Shoemaker's looking less promising. But Cedar, I think we're going to get. Peppers, we're not even close. We're in a battle with SMU for Anele, but I don't think we're going to be able to land him. But I think we're going to be able to get Jones. I mean, we'll see. Bell, I think we're going to get. Padrino, hopefully he'll be swayed. We just offered him. Yeah. I know we have 45 points still to spend, but right now I can't think of a good way to spend those points. So let's just take what we have. It's the last week, so this is really it. All right, we got Lamar. We got Patino from the portal, so we got right tackle reinforcements. Childress, got him. We got Burks, the other quarterback. We got Edmonds, the center. We got Sean Jones, corner. Abel, got him to commit. Got Jefferson. Got Heb. Simon, the other running back. Got the punter. Got Cedar, but I'd probably get the other corner. And we got the other quarterback as well. Oh, we did get Peppers. Okay, good. So we do get 2 corners. And we got Padrino, the kicker, that we just offered. Who do we lose out on? So Hillman is going to go to Michigan. What else happened? I need to look. So Hillman, we lost out on him to Michigan, and Shoemaker did end up going to Oklahoma. I had a feeling that was going to happen. So this is really it. We got 4 quarterbacks coming in this class. The top guy there's really no top guy because they're all 3 stars. So that's good. This guy is the top of the class. Josh Titus, 5-star running back. I'm very excited with him. But hey, this guy Kiki and Simon, can't rule out those guys as well. Gonzalez, got 2 3-star receivers coming here. We got a 3-star tight end. We're going to need tight end reinforcements with Merriman on his way out the door. Offensive line, though, couldn't get anything except for a couple of 3 stars and the rest of them being 2 stars. Sandy and Azuma, I think, could be something for us. ETN and Edmonds are both 3 stars, so we at least got 4 3-star offensive linemen, 3-star edge rusher in Catula, but not a whole lot there in the recruiting class this year, especially when we're losing some guys. But who knows? Some guys will probably get better, especially with losing guys like McCracken, Tobias, Monick, and Childress. So we have a couple 3 stars. Yeah, we didn't get Hillman. So and we got Jefferson and Taylor, but these guys are only 2 stars. Blades, he's going to Oklahoma State. Heb, though, we got Shoemaker, and yeah, that other corner, Anele, he's going to go to SMU. So we got 2 3-star corners and a 2-star. No free safeties. We did get 1 strong safety and 3-star Abel. We got a 2-star kicker and a 3-star punter. So top of the class, of course, is the running back, Titus. But our running back room is going to get even more crowded. There probably some of those guys we're going to have to look to maybe changing their positions or something else. We got a lot of quarterbacks right now on the roster. But these guys are coming in, and they're looking better than some of the other guys. Like Conklin is now all the way at the bottom of the depth chart now, based on as far as overalls, based on all these 4 freshmen that we have coming in. So let's take a look at position changes. Don't really think we need to make too many adjustments. I mean, Kramer at 76 is decent enough for a fullback. We've got a couple of 80s running backs. Brackenridge is a 5-star. He's still 77 overall, but who knows? He could have a big spring and be better. Got a lot more wide receiver depth, but we just don't have guys that are looking too great. So Taylor Camacho right now will be our starting tight end from the transfer portal. I forgot about him in the portal. It's the backup tight end. 79 overall. Maybe I could look at maybe moving one of these guys to tight end, but I really don't want to lose Wedgie and Witherspoon as receiving options. So I think I'm just going to keep Camacho, 79 tight end. That's fine. Crane is still here. Perry Got an 80, Kasky, he's going to be back. Got an 84, President, he's still going to be here. 72. Maybe we can have, maybe Brown or Prince can move him over to right tackle. That will make him the top guy, I think. It will. But honestly, I wonder if Jasmine maybe can line up at one of the tackle spots. You know what? I'm going to move him to right tackle because he's going to be a 78 if I do that. Although it leaves the other side of the offensive line kind of unbalanced. So you know what? I'm going to move Wilkes over to left tackle. It's not going to change his overall. It's going to keep it at the same. Let me also move over somebody else. I think I'm going to move over Azuma. I know he's coming in as a freshman, but I mean, these guys can play either tackle spots, I think. So, yeah. All right. So that gives me a little bit more balance on the left side. So Prince got 78, Barry 78. So yeah, Jasmine going over to right tackle. That's going to help us there. Got some decent depth with Brown and LaVore. Left edge rusher. This is where we're really kind of starting to deteriorate a little bit. I mean, we got Gentry coming back. Lima is now finally going to get a chance to play. Do we have any defensive tackles maybe that we could possibly look to move to edge rusher? Maybe this guy, Josh Manzo. Maybe he can play edge rusher, okay. Well, it would bump his overall down to 74. But it would make him the best guy, so I think that's probably going to be worth it. What about Bryant? Maybe Bryant. Actually, he would be... Yeah, let's move him actually to edge rusher instead. He would go up to a 75. Yeah, actually 76. That's even better. So Devin Bryant is a 76. That gives us better depth there. 77. We got an 89 in George Stick. Gideon Stick is going to be back for his final season, senior season. 77 Manzo. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. Don't have a lot of depth at Sam linebacker. That's a little bit concerning. We got a lot on the Will side. All right. 76 for Van. Hammer's probably going to get better. I think I'm going to move Gooch over to Sam linebacker. Yeah, that's going to make him a 77. Yeah, that's going to help the numbers, the overalls a little bit there. I think I'm going to move Mayo over to well, it'll keep him at 70, so. Nunes probably could go over to Sam linebacker as well. Makes him actually the third best guy. So we got a 70, 76, 72, 77, 77. Our linebacking core needs some improvement for sure. All right, Elston's coming back. Merrill, 79, 79. Those guys could probably get up to the 80s by the end of training. I hope so. All right, free safety, we didn't bring anybody at free safety this year from recruiting, but speed is still an 81. What is his speed? He's 88, which his last name is Speed, but he's only at 80, 88. I would hope a guy with a last name like that would at least be in the 90s when you get him, but it is what it is. What about strong safety? Oh, yeah, we're going to need to kick one of those guys over. I think Muse probably could be that guy. Let's kick him over to strong safety. So, yeah, we got Muse, we got Faulkner, because Faulkner just couldn't, it didn't seem like he could cover well at times. I think Muse is going to be better over there. That'll help us out. Got 70s there. Kickers, 85. Got an 81 punter now. Got more depth there, so that's good. Oh, yeah, Josh Titus is coming in. All right, so he's coming in. His best position would be, running back. So, yeah, we gotta make him running back. What does that put him with the rest of the running backs? So right now that puts him fourth best. But, hey, he's a freshman. He might be a 5-star, but he's still a freshman coming in here. So yeah. And his top position is running back, so we're going to keep him there for now and see what we can do. We still have Brackenridge, Farrar, and, of course, Ward. But Farrar and Ward are going into their senior season. So after this year, we're going to be looking at Brackenridge and possibly Titus as the next guys. All right, the rest of these athletes, I think Simon, let's see what his best position would be. His best would be running back as well. Oof. I don't even know. You know what? Maybe I should just... I'm going to put him at tight end for right now because we need some depth there. Kiki. I know these guys were all recruited as running backs, so... All right, we're going to go ahead and move Aguapu over there to running back. All right, let's see what that does with our running backs. So Titus and Aguapu are still going to be kind of low on the totem pole. What does that do with our tight ends? Now they move that guy over. Simon's now the second best tight end at 67 overall. And he gives us a little bit more depth. We can always look at moving these guys around at some point in the future. So, yeah. So I think that's all I want to do with the position changes. Now let's go ahead and take a look at those training results and see if any of our guys got better. Leveled up. Dev trait upgraded to impact. So Wedigi, he's upgraded dev trait. Somebody else? Elston upgraded his dev trait, our best corner. So he had a pretty good summer, it sounds like. And same thing with Falk. He's upgraded. Okay, so it looks like we got some guys that got better. What's Falk's position? Not Faulkner. Falk. Okay, let's just go position by position. Okay, so Ahmed got better. He's up to a 95. Ward is up to a 92. Farrar is up to an 84. We got Brackenridge up to an 81, so that's good. Looks like the freshman didn't really get a lot of good work in. Costa's our best receiver now, up to an 88. Landers had a good summer. He's up to an 88. Also, Wedigi is up to an 88 as well. So our receiving core is finally starting to look pretty respectable. Camacho, looks like he got a tad bit better, not a lot better. Crane got up to an 87 now. 81 now for Barry. 84 for Kasky, and Ziegler actually had a pretty good offseason. Batista is getting better too. President at a right tackle now. Brown. Ooh, he's actually looking better than Jasmine right now. Bryant, moving over to edge rusher. His first training season got up to a 79. 79 for Cantrell still. 91 for Stick, so he's getting better as our defensive tackle. Gooch got a little bit better, so did Davey. Marsh. Elston's up to an 89. Yeah, Falk is this other guy, this strong safety, Jalil Falk. Jr. got up to a 74 and upgraded, I guess, a depth trade, so that's good. We got a 78 now, strong safety. Free safety is 85 with speed. An 85 kicker now, 85 punter still. Okay, so we got some guys that upgraded a little bit. That's good. So now we got to encourage transfers and get the final look of the roster. All right, let's see. Conklin, I'm going to encourage you to transfer, dude. Yeah, Pugh, there's a lot of running backs in here that are better than you, so I'm going to encourage you to get out of here. Same thing with you, Cleveland. Receivers. Yeah. I think Nwosu, I'm going to encourage you as well. We just got too many guys that are coming in now. Fortunudo, yeah, let's encourage you. Lawrence, yeah. Uzi. Chad. Yelly. Mayo, yeah, I'm going to have to encourage you to transfer. Priest, you got a great last name, but 61, that's not going to cut it. Same thing with Huval. Zula. I'd like for him to stay. I don't want to lose him. Tonga, I think we can deal with not having him. Same thing with Lieber. Same thing with this punter, Vargas. Okay, we still have some guys that we need to encourage to transfer. We got to get rid of like 4 more guys, basically. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to encourage Ojabo to transfer. I'll tell you one thing. We got a long drop-off from our best quarterback to our backup now, and Owen Morris, the 67. So if Ahmed gets hurt, we're in trouble. And I'm also going to encourage Spear to transfer as well. So that leaves with basically all of our really good running backs. And, Mayo and Campbell, I encourage you guys to transfer. Okay, so now we've got the roster down to 85. So we should be good there. Looks like we start the season ranked number 17. That's not too bad going into 2033. Well, that's going to do it for this live stream, guys. I'll try to be more consistent with actually showing more of the seasons, instead of skipping a full season. Next year, maybe we'll be able to get back to the playoffs and be better, but I don't know. I just feel like that we still can never get enough in recruiting to be able to get us over the hump when we go up against we had that one season. We had that one window where we got to the championship game, and if we didn't have a few bad plays, and if Cash didn't get hurt in that game, Ahmed, had to play, we might have had a chance to win that. But, hey, we'll see. We still got, some time here, and we'll see what happens. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.